Hey
Hey
guys,
guys, welcome back to Youth.
welcome back to our XY Live. Today, we are going to be your pre-show hosts. My name's E.
And my name's Ade, and we're glad to be here.
How was your week today, Ade?
My week has been good, thank you. I had to revise a lot because I got my mocks next week, so it's been really hard and really dreadful. But yesterday we had our XY groups, and it was really fun. And well, not for me, because we were playing a game called Quiplash, yeah? And my group decided to roast me for most of the answers. And it was all jokes, and it was just, not great for me. And I took that personally. So, you know what I did? I answered all the questions really good, everything well, and I came fifth.
Ade, hold on. Ade, you've been gassing your pro gamer stakes for weeks. Well, what's going on?
Well, I've been winning every week. So,
He hasn't.
last week was just like I was being, I don't know, how would you say it?
You were letting them
a
win.
chance, letting them win. Yeah, I was letting you guys win. So my status hasn't dropped down or anything. I'm still, my win streak is still on top of the game.
Yeah, guys.
So don't worry about that.
Yeah, guys, that's what you call an excuse. Anyway.
Well, how's your week been, see?
In my XY Live, we were playing a bit of Among Us yesterday, and Lex thought it would be funny to, from the beginning, name herself as Among Us winner. And because I'm quite competitive, I wasn't going to have that, and I took it a bit personally.
Yeah.
So, as I'm just the best Among Us player, clearly, we didn't let Lex win
Debatable.
at all. She didn't win once. So it was all good. It was all fun and games. And today, as you guys know, this week is called Z's Revenge.
Yeah.
So Adewale is getting egg today, unfortunately for him.
Yeah.
He lost the game last week, and he is unfortunately getting egged.
I let him win, by the way. I let Chris win. No, Chris. Yes.
No. See,
I let Chris win, by the way.
He doesn't want to let the pro gamer status die.
Of course. Never.
Ade, give us your fun fact. Go ahead.
Well, if you bang your head against the wall for an hour, you'll lose 150 calories.
Where did you come up with that?
No,
Where?
it's real. It's real. I've been trying it out, actually. It's really good. I've been doing like straight off school for 3 hours, just banging my head against the wall. Yeah.
Oh, Ade, you are special. But
what about yours, see?
yeah.
Your
Well,
fun
my
fact.
fun fact is, if you chew bread for long enough, it actually starts to taste sweet because starch starts to break down in your mouth.
Starch.
Boom.
Bit of biology.
Bit of biology right there.
Bit of nice.
Hey, what's wrong with, hey, don't boo
Boo.
biology.
Yeah.
Come on, biology's great.
Yeah, and I said educational, you know.
Fine. Yours was
Yeah.
biology too, burning calories. Anyway, now we are going to move along on to the next part of today.
Which
we
is
are going to be playing a game of Kahoot.
Kahoot,
So we are
yes.
going to move to that right now.
Yes, okay.
Cool. Let's go over to the screen. So guys, on screen, you guys should see the code.
Of Kahoot. So
And as everyone starts to join, come up with some great nicknames, but keep it Christian.
yeah.
Make sure you keep it Christian.
Oh, they're
Oh, are they
randomized. So you
randomized?
don't even have to worry about.
Can't you enter your own name?
So you don't even
Magic
have to worry
Magic
about.
Wallaby.
Oh, Magic Wallaby. Okay.
That we have our first contender.
Magic
where
Wallaby.
do you think Magic Wallaby is going to be? Diligent Koala.
Diligent koala.
Damn, these are
Wow.
some weird names.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How did they come up?
Fearless Emu. Who's Fearless Emu?
What's the emu? What's that?
It's a big bird.
Really?
Do you not know what that is?
No, I have no. Oh, whoa.
Whoa,
The
whoa,
names are
okay.
flowing in.
Okay, we
Wow.
have two Jaguars, Rational Jaguar and
Jaguar.
Nimble Jaguar.
Ooh.
Classy goose.
Okay.
Yeah,
Champion
these
glider.
These names are
Okay.
weird.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Classy goose. Okay, classy goose. What? Yeah, the random generator. Oh. Okay.
Hopefully,
Anyway.
this Kahoot game is going to be funny.
Hey.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
think it will.
Okay, I've got the mic working. Say hello, Rachel. There we go. So we got
Guys,
everyone.
everyone say hi. Rachel.
Yeah, you keep
SA,
going, you
Everyone
keep
say
Say hi, everyone.
Got everyone
Hey.
in.
Yeah.
I got everyone.
Okay, guys, keep the names coming in, keep
Silver
joining
Raven
the game.
has joined.
The pin is on the screen. Silver Raven. Oh, another intelligent. A diligent owl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did some players disappear? I feel like now we've got less.
Did you know owls could?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Jeez, Ade, we need to fill air for 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Did you know owls could turn their head 180 degrees?
I was concerned that I didn't
Wait.
actually know that.
Wait, no. I think they can do.
How far can you turn your head?
Yeah, how far can you do?
About 90 degrees.
No, that's not 90. That's not 90. 45.
Well, when my neck's stuck, it's not moving anywhere.
No, you can move it further, but you
But
break
technically
it.
It's 180 degrees.
No, you can't add both sides to it. Green panda,
Green panda, charming lion.
charming lion. Yeah, that doesn't really fit well with a lion, does it? No. Charming
Hey,
lion.
lions are actually. I want a lion, right?
A lion,
I want
really?
a lion as a pet.
As a pet.
I actually want a lion as a pet, right?
Really?
Because some
No,
people.
that'd be scary, you know,
no,
when
some
it grows
people-
up.
Some people raise them and they have it as like their.
Like Tiger King.
Well, a tiger
Tiger
king.
King.
Yeah, that some people raise their lions and stuff like that.
Tiger King.
No, I wouldn't be like Tiger King. Carol Baskin.
Killed her.
Husband whacked.
I'm adorable panda.
Adorable panda.
Oh, red
Adorable
and gazelle.
panda has to compete with green panda. How do you feel?
Oh, the battle of the pandas.
is the better panda?
Alright, 30 seconds.
Cool.
30 seconds. Guys, 30 more seconds to join our code
Gentle
game.
elephant.
The code is on the screen. Gentle elephant. Remember when I predicted that name before?
Oh yeah.
That was.
Why are you talking,
Armadillo.
Tony? Why are you talking about armadillos, man? What's going on? Echidna.
Echidna. Yeah, echidna.
An echidna is like a.
Knuckles
Are
from
you
Sonic.
Dynamic echidna.
Yeah.
Like in Australia.
Mhm.
That's
not-
cute.
There's the comments. You guys can
Oh yeah.
Do we want to read the comments?
Yeah.
Let's read some of these comments. Emily Wainwright, lol. Rachel, not the first time.
Malachi Nago. Yes.
Ah,
I would love a lion. Malachi,
you-
really?
a
A lion?
Hey,
Yeah. That's the best name.
Yak.
legend. What's a yak?
Wait, yeah, what's a yak?
What is a yak?
Alright, we're going to start, yeah?
Yeah, let's start. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
start.
here we go. So, if you guys read out the questions.
Cool.
Oh, Jess as well. I would
Yeah,
love
I've
a pet
got this.
lion. Wow.
I'm the best
So many
show
people would
host
love pet
ever.
lions.
Alright, here we go. Let's do it.
Let's go. Kahoot X.
Oh yeah.
XY Kahoot. Z's Revenge.
Tigers are better than lions. Yeah.
Social embarrassment. Who posted this on their Facebook? Loving the sky. Was it Chris Ward, Natasha, Josh Pedro, or Abelash? I personally have a feeling of who that was because
That's such a year 7 photo.
that is such a year 7 photo.
Oh, I actually
That's
know
like-
who this
I
is.
got my first iPhone.
I feel like that's
Love
got
the
that's got.
sky.
I don't want to
Yeah, exactly. I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
see. I don't want to give it away, but I have a feeling on who it is.
Yes.
Just names that person.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
of
had
course,
Abelash's name
Abelash.
written all over that.
Oh,
4 people thought it was you, Natasha.
wow.
Natasha,
How do you feel about
is
that?
that? What you post? No, no.
I feel disrespected.
You-
Alright, next up. Here we go.
Let's see the leaderboard.
Yep.
Captain
First place
Buffalo.
is Captain Buffalo. Who is Captain Buffalo?
Captain Buffalo?
Oh, Sinead.
Go on, Sinead.
Okay.
Sinead always has the best names.
Yeah, she does.
Face,
Face
up,
gender swap. Oh, who is this XY leader?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
So that.
Wow. I feel like that one's quite obvious.
Yeah.
I feel like that one's fairly obvious.
Wow.
That one's fairly obvious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, that's C. Yeah.
Yeah. That's guys. That's me. That was me.
Wow, someone thought.
Someone actually
Biff and
see
Chris. Wow.
Ellis. You look
I
quite
look like
feminine.
Rowan's older sister.
You look like a Rowan's older sister. You look like Rowan.
Maybe all this time Rowan just looks like me.
Oh, where's
dynamic.
Captain Buffalo
Oh,
gone?
not even top 5 anymore. Dynamic.
Dynamic.
Oh.
Tony is dominating right now.
I need to control my excitement here. I'm about to get knocked off.
Tony is
Alright, here
dominating.
we go. Next up.
IKEA product or cheese?
Galunge.
Galunge.
What?
An IKEA product.
Or is it
So
cheese?
is a galunge cheese or an IKEA
If
product?
it was an IKEA product, what would it be?
I feel like it would
Cheese.
be a desk.
Now.
Or maybe it could be those. It could be those IKEA meatballs. It could be those IKEA meatballs that they.
Yeah, the
So-
galunge could be the
The Goulunge. The
Cheesy meatballs.
Goulunge.
Hello, can I get one good
Oh, it was from IKEA. IKEA have some weird names.
Yeah, they have some very weird names. Yeah. Wow.
Let's
So-
move on.
Oh,
the
dynamic.
leaderboard. Echidna still at the top.
class?
Nimble Jaguar climbing up so slowly.
Who's champion glider?
Oh, yeah. Who is champion
Who is
glider?
champion? Oh, Natasha.
Clearly a champion.
Adorable pandas we have to worry
Alright, here we go.
That is a cute name.
Face up gender swap. Who is this XY leader? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Whoa.
Gee, that is.
That looks. Wow.
Please vote as fast as you can. I don't want to look at that much longer. That is.
Oh.
Oh my goodness me. So was it Rachel, Emily, Tony, or
Alice, you were
Lex?
right when you said this was going to
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, my God.
I think
Yeah,
People actually got it wrong.
people thought it was Rachel.
What is the hair colour that you
Yeah, exactly. Their hair.
No, that looked great as a man.
I accidentally put that on another group chat,
Oh my goodness.
No.
and I had to delete it, but it auto-downloaded to everyone's phones.
Oh
And I
no.
was like, it's you. It's a you
Ellis,
thing.
oh my days.
Now my male.
Yeah.
There was an error happened earlier on, and Ellis may have accidentally shared that picture with everyone. Echidna's still at the top.
Wow, but
Oh my days.
Nimble Jaguar is slowly climbing. Wow.
Adorable panda. Who's adorable panda? Anyone in here? Oh, it's Lex.
Oh, okay.
Lex is on the leaderboard.
IKEA project or cheese.
But Berg Cave.
Can anyone pronounce it? Burkas?
Burkas?
Berkas.
Burkas.
I'm
What
not too
language
sure.
is this?
Is it an IKEA product
Or
or
is it
a
cheese?
Cheese.
Burkas.
Yeah, so
I feel, to be honest, I feel like it's an IKEA. It looks like it would be an IKEA product.
That's why I think it's confusing because it looks like an IKEA product.
But-
Cheese.
if I use cheese, I don't know.
It's cheese.
It's a
yes,
cheese.
It's cheese.
So true.
It's a cheese.
The
Yeah.
only cheeses I know are like cheddar and margarita. And,
Oh, what about Gouda?
huh?
Gouda cheese.
No, I've never heard of that cheese.
Edam.
I've heard of like blue cheese. I
Blue
don't know.
cheese. Yeah, blue cheese.
What cheeses have you heard of?
Oh, Classy Goose takes the first
Oh,
place.
where is Echidna gone?
Wow,
Oh my
not
gosh.
even in the top 5 anymore. Wow.
Adorable panda.
Panda second
in
place.
Number 2.
Wow, okay.
You didn't know it was cheese, did you?
Who posted this?
Today Instagram. What is that?
What you get when you go Christmas shopping with mum. Oh,
who's gonna
Oh,
Oh!
Jess is Classy Goose. So
I
she's
have a
first
feeling
place.
of who that was.
Oh no, now I know.
If he does love his
Yeah.
food,
Hmm.
I feel, yeah.
it's always fun.
I have my
I
feeling.
voted wrong. I voted wrong.
See,
Oh, I feel like I might get back up to the top.
if anyone thought that was me, I'm disappointed.
Hey, you can't give it any answers away.
You already voted for Z.
The countdown was done. Oh,
Malachi.
three of you thought that.
Oh, Malachi.
Guys, what do you think I
Oh.
post?
Mm-hmm.
Malachi, what is
Malachi,
going
wow.
on, man?
Oh, Classy Goose still in the lead.
Echidna's back up there.
Back up
Echidna
there.
is back up there.
Wow.
Yes, Legends Yak.
Okay. Legend yak.
I want legend.
What is a yak?
That's a sick name.
What's a
I
yak?
want. I kind of want
Yak's like a big furry cow, right?
a
Cow?
big furry cow.
Yeah, no,
An
yak
emu,
is like
an emu's a big bird.
Furry.
More like a goat.
An emu's a big bird.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a
bull. A big hairy long head.
It's
I
an
don't.
animal.
It's it's some
Yeah.
form
I
of
mean,
animal.
you do say I'm a legend, so.
Yak is a cow.
Halfway
Okay.
there.
Thank you, Chris.
Face up gender swap. Who is this celeb? Oh my goodness.
I know who.
Yeah, that's.
That is a good looking face.
Wow.
App gender swap.
I feel like that's.
All right, Ellis.
I feel like that's fairly.
All right,
straight.
Ellis.
When you see the rest of them, you'll be like, ugh. But this one, you're like, wow. Like,
That's
you look
not-
good as a man.
I feel
and
like
as
they.
a girl.
Yeah. Alex's face.
I mean,
Ellis is in Ellis is now in trouble.
Beyonce, yes.
Beyonce.
I feel like that one was fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
It's the eyes that give it all.
I mean, who
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Well, wait, who did Drake? Drake is.
I was like, man.
That was for. That did not like Drake. That did not look like Drake.
No, but Drake is a man already. So, it,
very diligent.
Diligent Owl is the highest climber.
What? Wait, no, wait. Like Drake is a man already, so how could they be gentle?
Yeah.
Maybe it's really good.
It was a trick. It was a trick.
Whoever chose Drake deserves a neck.
No. IKEA product or cheese.
Smacker.
Smacker. I'm a
Schmacker.
It sounds like
I'm a smack you.
it sounds like
I was smacking you.
It sounds like some sort of popcorn.
I feel like that's like, yeah.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
No.
Like
no.
some Eastern European popcorn.
No, no.
They have some weird names.
Michael, what's the cinema?
Smacker popcorn.
No.
Smacker popcorn.
When you're on smacker, I have mine too.
These accents are questionable right now.
I'm just trying to do hungry.
No.
Oh.
If you want to do a Hungarian accent, just think of my mum. And just do that.
IKEA.
maybe it's perfect.
The wonderful everyday.
No promos.
Not gonna lie. Yeah. It's great.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, Jess is still in the
Adorable
leaderboard.
Panda
Wow.
is back on the leaderboard.
Rampage.
Wow. Jess is
Who's
still
Classy Goose?
first. It's
Anyone
Jess.
in here?
It's Jess. It's Jess.
It's Jess.
Yeah, Jess Herwood. Yeah. She's smashing it.
Let's look at some comments. What has been
Some
said?
comment. Let's go up. I was. Jack is.
Oh, Jess Herwood thinks this is intense.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
my goodness me.
If you get this wrong,
If you get this wrong,
That's a neck.
I'm questioning. You
Yeah,
might
that's
need
a neck.
glasses.
One name of that thing.
You don't know who Daniel Radcliffe is?
Wait,
He plays Harry Potter.
yeah, that's Harry Potter.
wait.
What? You d-
Potter.
Wow. Yeah, Harry Potter.
Have you guys seen the Potter
So
challenge?
male celeb.
Potter? No. I haven't seen it.
Where you have to say
Filter on.
Yeah.
Potter. I don't know. Potter. Harry Potter.
You are blind.
I saw a meme this week and it was like how Draco Malfoy pronounces the P apostrophe. As soon as that kid, it's like this. He's got a little red glass.
Potter.
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 Oh.
Oh, who got this wrong?
Oh.
Who got this one?
Come on, guys. This is.
Well,
Wow.
Top 5
No one is
Dynamic
overtaking
Kidna
Classy Goose.
is
Wow.
Up there right now.
non-budget.
Face app gender swap. Who is this XY leader? Oh my goodness me.
Oh.
straight away.
Oh my days.
That's a famous quote that that person does.
If you
That
get
is
this
a very
wrong,
famous pose.
if you get this wrong.
He who shall not yet be
I
named.
don't even have
Wow.
to look.
Peter's never heard of Tom Holland.
See,
Wow.
I'm always confused. Do we look at who the face is?
Yeah, never heard of Tom Holland. Yeah, he's Spider-Man, Pete. He's
Oh, yeah. That was Pastor Pedro.
It's not me. Who chose
It was
me?
Pastor Pedro.
Who chose me?
Yeah, that
Three.
didn't. That
Not
looked-
even one.
I
Not
know, that
even
looks
two.
exactly like you.
3 people chose me. Wow.
Not even one.
Straight away.
So,
Classy Goose.
wow.
Classy Goose is dominating
Get
right
back
now.
up.
Yes, don't be distracted.
Yes, just let someone else win. Face up gender swap. Who is this celeb?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Top.
I know who that is.
Yeah, sick.
She's buff, mate.
She's buff.
That's jokes.
Biggest thing I ever did see.
Yeah, that's definitely not Daniel Radcliffe. That's
Why
for
not?
sure.
Missing his scar, is he?
Definitely Rashford. Look, he feeds the kids. Rashford.
Rushford. Yeah, it's Rushford.
Yeah, it just looks like Rashford.
I
15
want
answers.
to my kids looking like that.
That is one weird face swap. I can't
That
lie.
is a weird face.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised at the real answer.
No.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Kanye.
yeah.
Exactly.
What do you mean
I
we're
saw that.
surprised?
I'm going to put Marcus Rashford.
No, of
No.
course not.
I genuinely couldn't.
It's Kanye.
One person put Kobe.
Who? What? Okay.
R.I.P.
I
Kobe.
mean, I see why, but
Classy Goose.
Classy
Wow.
Goose.
Top 5 unchanged. Unchanged.
Classy Goose, man.
Wow.
Classy Goose is dominating.
fire today.
Social. Oh, who said this? Face paint, a nosebleed, and leading kids to Jesus. Hashtag youth work.
Who would
I would say.
who put that on their social media?
Um,
I
I think I know who it is.
Oh.
That's that right, Z?
Yeah, Tony. Yeah. No.
Genuinely,
Tony scares me.
that's something.
I feel like she'd beat me up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
Ellis.
knew.
Well, how did I not guess Ellis?
It's some.
When you posted it and thinking, a bit weird.
She,
I fully voted
Can't lie, that's
Still married me though, didn't you?
Ellis puts his youth through a lot,
I think
but
it's
we
just
still
'cause-
love him.
Ellis looks cool, that's why.
My Facebook
Sorry,
page,
bitch.
I'm so cringy on my Facebook. I used to be like, oh, loving life right now, guys. On my Facebook, can you believe that?
See, I feel like
Honestly, before I went to uni. I was a right weirdo.
I feel like when you look.
Guys,
Proper
he
like-
wore like Vans and chinos and like polo shirts.
Jeez.
I think that's so
It's
weird.
You know, we all have a
Ellis and
past.
polos.
But
weird.
aren't we grateful?
I'm glad Ellis's fashion has changed though. Like
I'm so
adorable panda.
that's-
Oh my days.
panda, panda.
Diligent
Wow.
Owl has the highest answer streak of 9.
No.
Oh. No.
All right.
Ooh,
Two
ooh, this is
Face
close.
up, gender swap. Who is this celeb?
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
gosh.
Come on.
If you get this wrong, if you get this wrong,
I think it's the long hair makes it so obvious.
No, it's the background.
That's the best looking president I ever did see.
That's it's a bit weird. Bit sus.
Bit sus.
Bit sus.
That whole photo,
it's just sus. He's definitely the
the
imposter.
existence of that photo.
Yo, where was the body? Where was the body?
First body.
It was in electrical.
Oh, everyone got it right.
Easy.
Yeah, that one. That was easy dubs.
Yeah, I'm not winning.
Easy does.
Easy dubs.
How the turntables, how the turntables,
How
adorable
the
panda.
turntables have turned
First
for the
place,
turntables
wow.
for adorable panda.
Oh yeah.
Where
Wow.
Dynamic Echidna has gone down to
If the
third.
winners
Tony,
lose,
how
they
do you
get
feel?
eggs.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
mad.
yes, they do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're really mad. I can tell. I feel like she's gonna punch me in a minute.
Okay.
Face-
Face up, gender swap. Who is this?
Who is this celeb?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ellis Morley is a celeb. It's Ellis. Ellis is a celeb, guys.
Alice is a celeb. Who's
Genuinely
Jordan
watching
Henderson?
girl, though.
Like, not gonna lie, the hair color is
It gives it away,
yeah.
but also it could like. Don't
Just the
you think?
facial.
The hair color says it all.
Definitely.
To me, at
takes
least.
that.
It's definitely.
It reminds me of Steve.
It's definitely Hendo. That's the captain of the Liverpool team.
Well, someone put someone put Ellis.
Ed Sheeran.
Someone put Ellis.
It was just celeb.
All right, here we go.
And the winners are
Oh, Dynamic
Echidna
Echidna.
in third.
Oh yeah.
Classy Goose in second.
And finally, our winner is Adorable Panda!
You never stood a chance.
So,
Wow. Adorable
was-
panda. Who
that
would
was
have
intense. Adorable Panda, by the way,
Yeah.
is Lex.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
Lex,
There was
congrats
no
on winning.
cheating.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
some,
yeah.
there was some
Clarification.
definite cheating
Yeah.
because she definitely saw Ellis make the Kahoot quiz, but it's fine.
Yeah, wow.
That was
Well-
our Kahoot game.
Mhm.
How did you find that, Ade?
It was
I feel like-
good. I actually thought Jess was going to win this because she was first place for almost the whole match.
Jess was
But,
dominating,
yeah, she
and
was
then
actually dominating.
Adorable Panda
Just-
rised up,
Rose up.
rose up,
Yeah, rose
and
up.
took the win.
Wow.
So I thought that was quite intense. Good
Yeah,
job,
that
Lex.
was quite
Good job,
intense, yeah.
everyone else. And we are now going to hand over to Ellis and,
And Tony.
Sweet, thanks guys. Just shuffle on past. How we doing? I hope you guys are well.
Hello.
Tony, how you doing? You alright?
I'm good. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I'm good.
Sore throat.
Bit of a sore
happens.
throat,
You're
but
mental,
I'm
to be
all
fair.
right. Yeah,
Like, you're doing all
seasons.
So yeah, we're doing really, really well. And as you know, we are quite a few weeks in to our Show Me Your Friends and I'll Show You Your Future series. It's been sick, isn't it?
It's been really good.
I've
We've got
liked-
so much from it.
Yeah, like I've properly enjoyed it, and we hope that you've enjoyed it too. And so stick around tonight. We've got loads of things coming up. We're going to be heading
Yeah.
into a video. We've got shout outs. We're going to be breaking down our Instagram poll. So if you've not done that yet, head to our Instagram at Extraordinary Youth or at extra_youth if you're from Sittingbourne. Fill out the poll questions because Tony and Rachel are going to be breaking down the answers for us in a minute.
We
But
are.
before we do that, what are we going to do, Tony?
We are going to go to 120 seconds of fire with the amazing Beth Ward.
So check the screens.
Hi, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about relationships. So at youth, we advise that you don't date until you're 18. This is because you're quite busy with your education and God's timing is always perfect. It's never been imperfect. So he's not going to send the right one for you if it's not the right time. If you're unsure, then definitely pray about it because that can always help. But when in doubt, just wait and have patience. Also, you need to know yourself in your beliefs to be comfortable with yourself before you're comfortable with someone else. You may think you know who you are, that will quite possibly change. It's definitely changed for me throughout my life, so you wouldn't be alone there if it does happen for you. Also, if you have a void inside of yourself, a hole, I have also been there as well. I know how difficult it can be. So if you need help, talk to your leaders, but the only relationship you can fill it with right now is your relationship with Jesus. That will help. If you are dating, just get to know the other person. Be comfortable with them, get to know what they like to do those things with them, with groups of people. Growing a relationship with them will make the relationship stronger, and it won't just be a short relationship where you just want to be with them for the sake of being with them. But you need to know that you don't need to be in a relationship. I've never been in a relationship, and I don't feel like I need to be. One day I will, and I want to, but not right now. It's not the right time for me. So if you need to, you can talk to any of your leaders. That's what I did when a boy messaged me and said he liked me, and I was flattered, but I didn't know what to do. And so I talked to Tony. She helped me figure it out, understand what I was feeling. So yeah, we're all here for you. We'll do exactly the same thing just to help make sure you are comfortable. So that's all my advice for you. I hope it helps. Thank you very much for listening.
Hey, we are back.
We are back. That
Good
was
job,
fantastic.
Beth. You smashed it.
She did.
And, you know, Beth's one of our young leaders. She's a bit of a legend. And we really appreciate it, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely appreciate Beth. She's so hardworking, and she's a fantastic example, isn't she?
Exactly. And so
Love
we
Beth.
love so many of our youth and our young people. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do some shout-outs from our XY group leaders to
We
you.
are.
So we're going to be reading through some shout-outs that have been sent in to us. But before we do that, I want to let you know, right at the end of the video tonight, we're going to be egging Ade, obviously,
so
for last
hard.
week. So make sure you stick around to the end to watch the egging happen live. You can record it. You can send it to your mates.
Record it.
It's going to be a beautiful moment. All
You
right,
can
let's
pause
go.
it like you
can
did
pause it,
like my
exactly.
freeze frames.
Freeze
yeah.
frames. Yes, Tony's freeze
Freeze
frames
framing.
are awesome. So why don't we head up? Do you want to start off first?
Yeah,
Symbol go first?
absolutely.
Love to follow? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
So we have our first shout out to Olivia. She's always been super active, has really been warming up to the group, participating in games, and overall being lovely. So shout out to Olivia.
Alexa wants to shout out to Michael and Manuel, aka Claypot in Among Us. Always getting involved in groups and XY Live, and generally being great.
Fantastic. And we've got a shout out from Beth to Beth. Something about the Beths there. So Beth Hancock, she's always on our Zooms. She's prepared, and she's always got something to say and always joins in.
Natasha wants to shout out Tammy from her group. This week has been consistently attending XY, has joined in with the group Bible plan. So shout out to you, Tammy.
Fantastic. I would like to shout out Sophie Woodhill. She's been super committed, even when it would be easier to miss her XY group. She's still plugging in, making sure that she's giving the most effort to join, even when she's in the car on the way home.
Rachel wants to shout out to Timmy for being dedicated in going deeper in God.
So we've got a double shout out.
Ooh,
We've got
spicy.
Chris and Chris. So Biff and Chris Ward are shouting out Jack because he's always there every week. He understands the devotions really well. He's there and he takes on board all of what is said and thinks of ways that he can apply it in his own life. His growth in confidence is outstanding since joining our XY group, and he connects with all the other youth and leaders that are within our group.
Yeah, Jack, we love you. You are
Absolutely.
a total legend.
Legend.
Sinead wants to shout out to Malachi for all of his input online. I want to double that. Malachi, you are a legend, mate.
And we've got a shout out to Jacasey from Peter Phelan. You are a legend. He's a great sport, a beast at Among Us. And if you want to know anything about supercars, he's your man. God's got such an amazing plan for your life, Jacasey.
Bolu wants to shout out to Naomi for always being super responsive with her text messages and in the group. So shout out to you, Naomi. Also, sick DJing.
I love that. I love the super responses.
Yeah.
Something
you know what
I think we all need to get better at.
Yeah,
is the
definitely. Especially in
response.
lockdown. Text
Yeah,
back.
absolutely.
Don't leave it on red.
And our final shout out is to Amy Hawksworth because she attends every week. She always has great input and great advice for the other young youth attending, and she is the only female attending our group but doesn't let that put her off.
Legend. And finally, I want to shout out from my XY group, Abhishek. You are an absolute hero. I love it when you play bass on worship team, but in XY, you're always there. You're always contributing. And so, proper love you, bro. And appreciate you being in my XY group. Okay, well, that is all for shout outs.
That is.
That is all for shout outs. We'll be doing that in the weeks to come. So be ready because you might be getting shouted out next week. And right now, we're going to head to our next section. So why don't you give a massive round of applause right where you are for Rachel and
Hey.
Tony.
Socially distanced, waiting for the stools. Thank you very much, guys. So me and Rachel are going to have a little chat. We are going to talk about... actually, Rachel, let's introduce you, because I'm thinking some people that are watching at home maybe haven't seen your face for a while. So give us a little bit about you.
I'm Rachel. Don't really know what to say.
How old are you?
I'm 24, but that's
colour?
like on the low key. My favourite colour is brown, which is it's a random one. Shout out if anyone favourite colour brown.
If your favourite colour is brown, we want to see it in the chat.
Yeah, I think I might be the only one.
You think you might? I don't think you are. Surely there's got to be.
I've never met anyone else.
You've never met anyone else?
Never met anyone else.
Maybe now, tonight.
But it's like the closest colour to gold.
Well, that's true.
I think it should be first place.
It's not gold.
It's not gold, but like gold's not a colour. Awkward.
So we have had a poll on Instagram up. I hope you have voted. And we are going to be going through some of the results, aren't we? So some of the questions are in. And for Dartford, we have got the question, the best unusual flavour couple, maple syrup and bacon, fries and milkshake. Rachel, what would you think?
It's got to be maple syrup and bacon.
Okay, so Dartford did agree with you. 56% voted maple syrup and bacon.
What would be your choice?
I think I'd have to, I mean, I do like both, but I think I'd have to go maple syrup and bacon. But Sittingbourne, they had different opinions. So 60% of Sittingbourne said milkshake and fries. I'm hoping that it's vanilla or chocolate, because I'm not keen on strawberry or banana milkshake.
I just don't know that strawberry will work with chips.
No, I think
I don't get it.
Oh, Lex says different. Lex says it does work.
Nah.
Have you got any other unusual flavours that you like to mix?
Not really flavours.
No.
I mean, I'm a little bit weird, and I eat What's-Its with chopsticks.
Okay.
But that's like the weirdest combination I think I have.
I don't think I've heard of that before.
I'm quite mainstream.
Drop your weird flavours, unusual flavour combos in the chat. Moving on to the next question. Best unusual flavour couple. No, we did that. Bear with me. Bear with. Best TV couple. Okay, this really shows my age.
Yeah, mine
Ross
too.
and Rachel, Phineas and Isabella. Phineas. I told you, it shows my age. Phineas, is that it?
I'm not gonna lie, I never watched Phineas and Ferb.
I hadn't heard of it until this poll.
Yeah.
So accept my apologies. Dartford voted 54%. Phineas and Isabella. Isabella. This is going well. This is going well, guys. And Sittingbourne voted 52%. Ross and Rachel. So we're clearly stuck.
Rachel is obviously
way back in the day. Not that I think Ross and Rachel was a good example of a healthy relationship. I'm just saying.
Maybe not, but just you got to
So
stick with
next
Rachel's.
question on our poll is: do you know what a healthy relationship looks like? This is a great question. So for Dartford, we've got 86% said yes. And for Sittingbourne, we've got 75% said yes. So we are going to hear from Beth on what she thinks about this.
I think in a healthy relationship, you need someone who's going to make you feel good about yourself. You don't want someone who wants you to change who you are. You need someone who's going to help you to grow, to become a better person, and to help you grow in your relationship with God. You need someone who's going to look out for you and care for you and be there whenever you need help. And most importantly, you need someone who's going to love you just as you are.
Yeah, I think it's just so key to have someone who encourages you in a relationship. I think it's like really important because like relationships are for marriage, and like your marriage is going to be for your life. So if you don't have someone who encourages you, who builds you up, if you don't have someone who accepts you for who you are, it's going to be a difficult life. So yeah, just it's important to find someone who like really just loves you and accepts you. And I think that's important for her.
Yeah, absolutely. I would second that. I think one of the key points that I realised when I was with Chris is that you don't look for someone that you think that will do and I can change this. Actually, this is the guy that I want to marry, and I'm going to marry him knowing all of his great points and his flaws, but you don't go into a relationship thinking, that's right, we can change that. Actually, you want someone that is going to love you as you are, which is why it's so great what Ellis said in his devotion about working on ourselves and making that our focus, that actually even within a relationship, it's still really key to keep working on yourself. So we will move on to our next question. Me and my friends talk about dating and relationships. Is that something you feel like is a hot topic amongst your peer group, Rachel?
Yeah, well, I think, yeah, no, definitely. Like, we definitely do. I think more so it's important to talk with my Christian friends about it, because I think it's really important to have people, like, around you that, like, really encourage you in this topic, and kind of speak words of truth. But I think it's important for all people to talk, like, everyone talks about. So with my Christian friends, with my non-Christian friends, I think we always talk about it.
Absolutely. And again, make sure that you're open when it comes to relationships and interests of people. You're like, yeah, I like this person, that person. Make sure that you're being accountable and you're open. Anything that you feel like needs to be hidden or kept on a private chat that gets deleted, and we all know what we're talking about, is probably not in your best interest. So make sure that anything that you are getting involved in or thinking about, that you're being accountable. But equally, yeah, let's just make sure that we're bringing the positive and we're giving our biblical knowledge on what a healthy relationship looks like into our friendship groups.
I think also, like, you're going to live together as a couple in a community. Like, you're going to be part of the church. So, like, you need to be open and be able to talk about your relationship, like, with people who are going to be around you, like, all the time, and, like, who are going to build you up as family. So it's important that, like, you have that kind of family that you're building now. So you're not, like, isolated as a couple, like, in the future.
And interestingly, Dartford have voted for this question. Me and my friends talk about dating and relationships. 79% have said yes, and for Sittingbourne, 75% said yes. So this obviously is something that is really relatable for you guys. And our advice would just be that make sure you are bringing what it says in the Bible, how to have healthy relationships. And this isn't just like boyfriend-girlfriend type of relationships, but actually what does healthy relationships as a whole look like. And definitely echo what Rachel said. I second that, absolutely. Start as you mean to go on with being just open and accountable, absolutely. So we've got another question on our poll. Do you understand how to truly love someone else? This, I really love this answer, actually. So 48% said yes from Dartford, 52% said no. Sittingbourne, 50-50, so they were completely divided down the middle. And I think what's really key about this is when we were listening to Ellis's devotion yesterday, and again, if you've not heard it, you've not watched it, head on over to our YouTube page, and it's on there still. You can watch it after this. You can watch it over again if you've already seen it. I'm sure there's more that you can pull out from it. But actually, until we grasp God's love for us, and we learn to truly love ourselves and work on ourselves, like Ellis was saying, and be so focused on our relationship with God, I don't think we can fully love someone else.
Yeah, I think it's so key to, like, love yourself and, like, understand God's love for you. And I think it's, like, a game changer. Like, I don't think any more needs to be said. Like, honestly, like, understanding the love God has for you just transforms your whole way of thinking.
And we was just chatting before this, and you mentioned about sacrifice. So do you want to just elaborate a little bit for the guys watching at home? So what you said was really good.
I can't remember what I said.
we were talking about to really love someone means to not put yourself first. And actually, as Christ died on the cross, like, we believe that Jesus died so that we could have a way into heaven. And in the same way that he loved us and was willing to give his life for us, when you truly love someone else, it means being selfless, doesn't it? And sacrificing sometimes what it is that you want. And so Ellis touched again about being mature. We recommend not dating until you're 18, and reaching that level of maturity when you realise that actually to love someone truly is a sacrifice.
I totally said it exactly like that.
She said it exactly like that. So the next question, I'm gonna read it to you, and then we're gonna hear from Abhilash his thoughts on this. Do you think it is important that the person that you date is also a Christian? So the guys in Dartford that voted on your poll said 90% yes, fantastic answers. Sittingbourne said 76% yes. So watch the screens and we're going to hear from Abhilash.
Hi everyone, it's Abhilash. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be answering the question, what is most important when choosing a partner? First of all, they have to be a mature Christian. What I mean by that is, they should have a personal relationship with God. They should be able to put God above you. Secondly, you should both get along really well. You should have that compatibility. And last but not least, you should find them good looking, because you're going to be spending the rest of your life with them.
Great point, Abhilash, about them being good looking. As much as it is hilarious that you said that, and I did really chuckle, I do have to agree. I mean, marriage would be so boring if I didn't fancy Biff, and I've got to admit he's pretty good looking. So yeah, we were talking about in the Bible it was saying about being unequally yoked, weren't we? So what were your thoughts on that, Rachel?
Yeah, I think it's so important to date a Christian. I think you're just kind of on the same wavelength when you're a Christian. Like, you agree about a lot of the foundational principles of I don't know, how you'd raise children, or how you'd just the really basic things. And I know couples who one of them's Christian, one of them's not, and when they're married, there's a lot of points of conflict because for instance, you're tithing, one of you is going to be yes, let's give our money to the church. The other's going to be what even is church? I think it's just so important to be in a relationship where you're encouraging one another. Ellis said before about the idea of singleness within a relationship. Actually, you're both, God's calling you to things, and you have a calling and you have a purpose on your life, and that's for you and for your partner, and you both have separate callings, but you kind of complement each other and you work together to further your callings in God. But you both have your own purposes, and I think when one of you's Christian, one of you's not, you're not striving in your individual callings in God, and you're not kind of encouraging each other in that. So I think I've seen examples where one person's really trying to seek after God and their calling, and really step further into their ministry, and their partner just isn't helping or isn't backing them up, or even causing them to take steps back just because they just don't understand.
Yeah, and I guess it almost becomes a struggle, doesn't it? So
yeah.
My advice would be relationships and marriage is difficult enough to navigate when you're both working or singing off the same song sheet. But actually, when you enter a relationship and you've got your firm beliefs and theirs are different to that, you kind of pull in separate directions. So I think it is absolutely go with what the poll says. It is very important to, when you're dating, if you are a firm believer in God, you've got a purpose, you want to follow out your calling, then you need to be conscious of that when you are choosing a spouse. And our final question is going to dig a little bit deeper. Is marriage just for sex?
Is sex just for marriage?
Is sex just for marriage? The words are coming out really well tonight. Is sex just for marriage? You can tell I'm cringing about even having talked about this, but the truth is, it is a topic that we need to talk about, because when I was younger, it was something we spoke about probably more than the lovey-dovey side of boyfriend-girlfriend. Actually, it was the physical attraction. So we definitely need to cover this. And if you have got questions, please don't hesitate. Don't feel ashamed or embarrassed to talk to us about it. Contact your XY group leader, or Ellis, Lex and myself. We are more than happy to talk this through with you. But back to the poll, and I'll read it correctly. Is sex just for marriage? So Dartford, 79% said yes. Sittingbourne, 75% said yes. So we are going to now hear from Natasha on her thoughts about this.
Hey guys, I've been asked to tackle the question, is sex just for marriage? Now, the short answer is yes. In the Bible, it tells us that sex is a gift that's been given to us specifically for when we get married and our marriages. And therefore, any sex outside of that is a sin, and it's a sin against God, and it's a sin against our bodies as well. So the basic answer to that question is yes, sex is just for marriage.
Fantastic. So Natasha summed that up super well, and you were so accurate in what you were saying. So definitely, sex is just for marriage, and I think it's really important to understand that. When Ellis was sharing in this devotion, and I honestly cannot stress enough how good it was, that you need to get over and check it out. Because there's so many points. I feel like we've missed loads, but there's so much in there for you to get from it. When he was sharing in his devotion, it's not about, if you're entering a relationship because you are lusting over that person or you're just purely focusing on the physical attraction, then you are not ready to enter that relationship. Actually, the whole topic of relationship, there's so much that we could delve into. But sex is absolutely just for marriage. So we are going to hand back over, as soon as I've lost the programme, hang on. We are going to hand back over to Ellis, you're about to see some mean gunging.
Thank you, guys. Why don't we give a round of applause to these guys? Okay, Ada, you can get ready now. There was this really awkward moment, right, where obviously Tony and Rachel, they're like, talking about sex before marriage, going deep, and I can just hear in the background, like, as Ade starts to put on the bin bag for this next section. So, as you know, Ade did, in fact, lose last week's game. And so you see this little bag that says good things inside. Well, the truth is those good things are actually a raw egg. Now, camera people, Essay, Natasha, maybe we might want to zoom. Do you reckon we could do that? So now bear with us as the camera maybe gets a bit jiggly. But Z, do you want to... I guess actually we can't. Ade needs to do it himself. Ade needs to egg himself. All right, I'm going to let Sinead in. I'm going to move way up right in your face. While Sinead gets that camera ready. Ade, do you want to go and take position? All right, here's the bag of good things. See, I was going to have you egging, but I've just realised, COVID and that.
It's still Z's revenge.
It's still Z's revenge.
You can stand there and laugh.
Ade, I know this sounds really silly, but I just touched that egg, so you're going to have to anti-back it. So here's the wipes. Watches, go on. So you can get into shot. You can commentate. You've got your mask on, though. Yeah, you can take it off. Yeah, we're filming. Why don't you put the bag down? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Z's revenge. All right, now don't do it too hard, because you don't want to get it everywhere. Just a nice, gentle crack. Yeah, just a nice, gentle, like... He's threatening you. Well, this is your revenge. This is... You just bop it on your head. On the front. On your forehead. Yeah. That'll save most of your hair, but not too hard. It will splash. Here we go. Oh! Oh, my days. Okay, Ade. Well, that's been Extraordinary Youth. We love you. Z, why don't you close us off? Tell us all about groups and stuff that's coming up next week.